Kanu will be freed. April 8. iPub, welcome to the news and please subscribe to our channel. Tell Southern leader to stop begging for his release from Stanley Uzaro. The indigenous people of Biafra iPub has said it expects nothing but freedom for its leader, Nnamdi Kanu, on or before April 8 when his case comes up in court. Spokesperson of the group, Emma Powerful, in a statement yesterday said the federal government has no tangible reason not to let Kanu go, despite charges before him were amended to keep him in detention. He also advised the presiding judge to be fair enough and save her name from being ridiculed. Justice Binta Nyako must be firm in upholding justice without fear and favor, otherwise she will ridicule herself among her judicial colleagues, both internally and within the international community. This position is based on the fact that the 15-count amended charges upon which his case is predicated are empty and have no iota of substance whatsoever. The emptiness of these laughable charges have been well marshaled out, comprehensively discussed in the 46-page objection filed by Kanu's legal team. Most importantly is the fact that you cannot be something and nothing and expect it to stand. No trial can be entertained in any court in Nigeria insofar as the abduction of Kanu in Kenya and his extraordinary rendition to Nigeria is still a grave violation of international law, which crime Nigerian government is still guilty of. Kanu has never committed any crime, and this position is very obvious going by the frivolous 15-count amended charges, which has nothing attached to it as evidence. What is expected to happen on April 8 is total acquittal and discharge of Kanu and nothing more. Leaders from the South should stop begging the federal government to do what will save the already battered image of the country, because no court can try or convict him on the face of his flagrant violation of Kanu's human right, as well as the criminal violation of international humanitarian law and extant treaties forbidding extraordinary rendition. It is impossible and cannot happen. Begging the federal government may simply give the impression that he is guilty of an offense which, when he has committed none, the federal government should do the needful by either withdrawing the charges on or before April 8 to allow his unfettered discharge and acquittal. Now, I've told the people to please stop going the Ndabuski way. See, only if these people know that, learn from history. Now, I'm not even coming out to say this man have committed a crime. I'm saying whatever you do, whatever you say, do it with caution. Do it cautiously. Do it cautiously. Okay. So Sunday Boy is not a terrorist that is a victim for Fulani and uprooting them from the settlement, whereas they are part of Nigeria. Who gave Sunday Igboho the right to send Fulani away from their settlement if Sunday Igboho is not a terrorist? During the invasion of Igboho's house, so many AK-47 and palm passions were found in the house. Doing what if he's not a terrorist? And you get man to claim Nnamdi Kanu is not a terrorist. I don't think this person is from Nigeria. There are people obviously who are not in this Nigeria with us. Sunday Igboho and Nnamdi Kanu, they are not terrorists. Sunday Igboho is a messiah to his people. He spoke up or he stood up for his people the moment where the government failed in their government. This is what happened when the government, I quote in capital letters, FAILED, all capital letter, failed in its role and its primary priority as a government to protect lives and property. Imagine when, just like you are a father, you don't protect your children, you don't provide for them, you don't take care of them. What kind of a father are you? Now tell me, in that situation, do you know if somebody comes and even if the person is not as old as you, but does the responsibilities, automatically your children will start seeing that person as a father? What am I saying? You gave the government the room. The government gave this man the room to act as a government. Yes, what the government could not do, this man came out. He spoke against the killing of his people. He called on the government to assist. Nothing happened. He did a lot of talking. He called on the government. They refused to listen to him. And then this man said, look, we cannot continue to wait. He defended his people against these people. Do you want him to stand down or stand like a northerners and watch these people slaughter him and his people? It's not done. I've said it. There is nobody that has monopoly of violence. So even your so-called most educated person, you get when you go reach, the person go tell you, say, I better forget. The person go follow you, yam vernacular, tell you, say, bros, not be only you decrease. Yes, now, there are things that should not happen. And this person is here saying this. I keep asking myself, how will you follow with this kind of people inside Nigeria? And the problem is that these people now go about, these Fulani herders, Mieti and Land, all of them, they go about killing people. And this Mieti and Land group or any group that supports this government will not come out and say, oh, this thing these people are doing, or even the so-called Hizbah police. Never, never, ever, ever. They will not. At the end of the day, we'll see where all this leads to. Bam, that is a fact going by the judgment in Abia State Court, which stated that Kanu never jumped bail. Rather, his house was attacked, which prompted his disappearance. Nigeria committed an international crime against Kanu by not following international law for his extradition. Those who do not experience Nigerian civil war should watch the destruction and humanitarian disaster going on in Ukraine. Thank you, sir. Ukraine case is even better than the instances of the civil war. May God kindly locate those beating drums of war to heaven now so that they can be generals in heaven. Unfortunately, this man is correct. That is why I'm always saying that these people do not learn from history. Now, I'm not saying these people are wrong, the indigenous people of Biafra. I'm saying you have tried going through the path of violence before in yesteryears, and it did not go down well. You still want to go through that path in the Boski, or there is nothing chaos does. Chaos is chaos. Chaos is chaotic. Chaos is not sweet. So those who are coming out to using the Boski way to want to